Hello and welcome to another episode of Feeding Fatty. This is Roy.
This is Terry.
So we are the podcast, of course,
Chronicling.
Yes, thank you. Chronicling our journey
Sounds like.
into wellness. That it's all encompassing. Trying to clean up our eating habits. Get in a little bit better exercise routine, as well as get in a good mindset and mind space as well. Last couple episodes we had talked about our Reiki sessions and then our meditation. So if you haven't listened to that, we're just giving it a try and see if it's something that works for us. And we've also we've talked a little bit about our internet issues that we may be experiencing, as well as we're just trying to get back in the habit of doing these more personal recordings so we can let them loose on Thursdays. We're still going to continue to do our professional interviews that we will air on Tuesdays. But anyway, just wanted to talk a little bit about where we are. We've been doing the plant-based for maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and that's encompassed with intermittent fasting. We usually eat lunch around noon, dinner around 6 or 7, and then fast until the next day. And we'd had really good luck. And then this, I guess it was last Thursday or Friday, just probably stress, tension, a lot of stuff. We just kind of went crazy a couple days there. But beginning yesterday, we got back on track, and then doing good today so far. So I think it's important to say that we're trying all these new and different things to see what we can find that works for us. But we still struggle, and we've got I've got 50 years of bad habits, and
I'm glad that you said
I've
got 50 years.
Bad habits, accumulated thoughts and conditioning and things like that we're still trying to break that, to work through.
Yeah, and it's not to say that what we're doing is the end-all, be-all, because, of course, we are not the professionals. We're not medical professionals. We're not physicians. We are doing what is working best for us at the time, and we just felt like with plant-based eating, it would help with so many different issues, as far as, taking medications and using different spices and herbs and foods to address certain situations. We felt like that was going to be good, but it's not easy once you've been a carnivore your whole life and you just kind of drop everything. And I have been having some hamburger cravings, and chocolate. I have been wanting chocolate. I'm a sweet. I have a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I don't think we are not on such a strict course that those are things that we can't do. If we feel like we need some protein, some meat or something like that, then it's perfectly okay to go do that. For me, my personal journey though is that I can't, if I have a little bit, then I've got to have a lot. So I usually do better with just being restricted from doing it. But if I think in my mind that I can do it anytime, that usually helps. It's not that I can't, it's just I choose not to. Because, part of the way, because even beef is a little bit worse, but I just feel like it just, weighs me down and just stays with me for, a couple days, which it does based on the digestion track and everything. But yeah, I mean, I've felt better with the plant-based. It's just, I'm going to tell you, sometimes it's like that you lose that fun portion. Vegetables they're just not fun. It's not as fun as going to, Buffalo Wild Wings and having some wings or hamburger, or, going to someplace else, and then when you really start processing that thought, you think that, food's not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to help you to live. And, we can still go out and, with friends or fellowship with people and not eat the things that we don't want to.
Yeah, we don't have to base it around a celebration. I mean, food doesn't have to be for celebration, but I mean, it has been.
Yep.
That's the facts.
Yeah. So.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying that's part of for me, that's part of that hard habit to break.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have to tell you, the last I guess week and a half, of me having these cravings, I have in the past been able to just eat a little bit and then be satisfied and be okay, and that'll quench my craving. But lately, not so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I want more. I do, and I don't want to tempt you with my cravings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's kind of a hard place to be.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate that. And that's something that, we talk about between ourselves, because I'm lucky that I have, Terry to support me, because it's hard if you don't have somebody that gives that a second thought, bringing stuff into the house or always wanting to go out to eat. So, I appreciate that and thank you for that. But on the other hand, it's like,
But we can also work, that can also work against us, because it's like, oh, go ahead and try that. We could do that.
Yeah.
We can have a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, but I think it's just important, for you to have you don't need permission. That's not a good word, but it's the only word I can think of.
Don't say that.
But, it's like you have permission to bring in or do what you need to do for you. So, it's kind of that double-edged sword that I have to be strong and not, just be, if you wanted something like that you felt like you really, really needed, then it shouldn't be a temptation for me.
No, and I feel like, if I want it bad enough, I'll go get it. And, it's not, we don't have that many hiding places here. So the food is the food. It's
Right.
where it is.
Right. And I usually check out stuff coming through the door just
Yes,
to
you
see
do.
if there's a treat or something in there
Yes,
for
you
me.
do. You help me unload it.
But I think mainly, I think I think we both just wanted to get out there that, we struggle, but we try, and we're trying to string this together, not only the plant-based, but in the fasting, but then also we're doing this meditation, and it seems like it's helped. I feel much more grounded and centered. Some days are harder than others to, feel like to take the time to do it. And then some others, it's just like your mind is so cluttered that even if you do it, it doesn't seem very fruitful. But I think it is. I think it's self-realization that your mind is cluttered first off, but
Right.
sometimes you can work through that clutter to say, if you just keep repositioning or keep reinforcing, just breathe and just clear your mind and just think about that breath. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, and so many different things have been happening, like with everybody. Everybody has so many different things going on, and we're not any different. It's, internet issue. I wish there was an internet issue meditation that we could do, just fixed.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah, and that's, we've had a lot of I feel like I've had a lot of added stress, because not only, we've had to bump and reschedule a couple of weeks of tapings first off, but, then just processing what we do have, it's a nightmare, which, lately we've been going to a couple local restaurants, which it's hard to, be in there and not want to eat all the good
That's
stuff
what I
that
was
they
going to say. That right there is our internet meditation. We go there, siphon their internet, and then we have to eat the kitchen sink cookie.
Yeah. So Panera. That's, I don't know.
Pandora's box.
Panera has been kind of our go-to, because they do have some, healthy plant-based options. I'm not going to tell you that this weekend we got kind of a late start on some things, and we went to the Buffalo Wild Wings, and it was hard not to, eat some of their yummy wings. So,
but we split.
But we did, yeah, we
split.
And the thing is, we did it. It happened. Now the big next step is just getting over it and getting back on, because I don't think, if we can eat clean the way we want to 90% of the time, then we're way ahead of the game. And so what I'm working on for me personally is just not letting, these few days of flub up wreck me from now forward. If I can get back on and do another 3 or 4 weeks and then have a couple days I don't think there'd be anything wrong with that, because it doesn't have to be all or nothing. I think just trying to make improvements is kind of where we're at, and hoping that we can improve it day over day. But I feel so much better when we were eating,
Oh my
when we were
gosh.
doing eating the vegetables and fasting. It's just amazing how different you feel. And then when you go eat, and we ate late, so then you come home and like,
And then the next morning, I mean, it's just like having a huge hangover.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what I'm
Exactly.
thinking of today. Today's May 1st. May 1st. May 5th is Cinco de Mayo. I've been thinking about a margarita all day, but I'm going to power through.
Yes, it would be nice.
Oh my gosh. And then, we'd have to throw in the chips and salsa and Mexican food that goes along with it.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's I will say that is one of our downfalls is
Oh, yeah.
when we get in the cycle of, it's just, well, let's just do one more time, but we can always find that one more time. I mean,
Let's turn Saturday. Okay, let's turn Saturday into the weekend.
Yeah.
And then wait, all right, well, it's Monday and we've already gone through half the day and we're already messed up. So we might as well just carry on and it'll be a week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't done that long yet, but it's coming.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else before we go?
No, I need to go meditate on my margarita.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Get that out of your
I
mind.
got to get it out.
All right. Well, you can find us, of course, at www.feedingfatty.com. We're on all the major social media networks as well. We do hang out over on Instagram quite a bit. You can also find this recording on our YouTube channel once this episode goes live. We're always open for conversation. If somebody, if you have a question, you have a topic you want us to cover, we'd be glad to try to do that. If you just need some reinforcement, reach out. We'd really like to, build our engagement on our Facebook page or Facebook group. Try to be there to help people. So reach out. We'll see what we can do. But until next time, that's going to do it for Roy.
I'm Terry. Goodbye.